I thought Shelby actually did a pretty good job considering he was a little erratic with the command of his fastball. Looked like his secondary stuff started to show some effectiveness throughout the outing, and a lot of damage control in the second inning. I know he threw a number of pitches, maybe got a little fatigued, but what we're asking our starting pitchers to do is avoid crooked numbers, and he did a really nice job of just giving them one run despite running into a lot of trouble. Offensively, we're not clicking right now. It was nice to see a little run in the ninth inning to make the game interesting. So I wish I had more to report, but that's about it.
What's Brito shown you this spring? I know it's been kind of off and on with his health and WBC and everything, but I'm sorry,
Bracho? Yeah, Bracho, yeah. Well, it's been a little slower process for him since he's returned from the WBC, but what he did today was pretty impressive. Fastball command down in the zone, a quality changeup, and really blew through his hitters and blew through his innings worth of work. So was a really encouraging outing for us to watch, and I'm sure it was really exciting for him to get that under his belt, knowing what he walked through over the past 2 weeks.
Has he thrown enough? Is he good enough at this point in terms of health and durability and everything? Are you comfortable with him on the roster?
Well,
open?
It's a good question. I think we haven't had a chance to sit down and talk about it as a group, but after you see something like what he did today, it was certainly impressive enough for us to have a conversation about what we saw and see where it leads us from there. So it was a great outing. It was something that I'm sure he needed for all the hard work that he's put in, and we'll see what happens.
For De La Rosa's outing, getting him back in the next inning, was that wanting to have him do extended innings? Or?
Yeah, what Mike Butcher and I talk about over the course of the game is to have him with an up down. We wanted to see that. There was a lefty that was leading off. We wanted to see him face a left-handed batter. And unfortunately, the first inning wasn't the way we wanted it to happen. He came in with a runner on base, and it got away from us. But he went back out there, and it was a one-pitch out, and he did his job against the left-handed batter. So he's not a left-handed specialist by any means. We just wanted to see him have an up-down situation.
So that, like you say, he's not a specialist. So that situation that he got brought into against some good right-handed bats, should he make the team, could be a situation you would call on him?
Well, we know the batters he was thrown in against, and we want to test these guys. We want to challenge these guys, and we want them to rise to the challenge of facing some of the best hitters on the opposition. And it's a good way for us to measure and mark and see where they're at. And he didn't back down. He was unable to get consistent with his fastball, and I think that's why the first inning was a little bit of a challenge for him. But we're going to weigh all the consequences and come up with a conclusion here pretty soon.
Did you say something to get him smiling when you took him out of the game? It looked like
No, I don't think so. I can't remember. I was trying to lighten the mood when I go to the mound in those situations because he was grinding pretty hard. So I made him smile. It's pretty impressive because he's a pretty serious guy.
it looked like it. I think maybe too far away. Nice catch by Pollock there.
Great play by him. Probably battling a little bit of the sun, the wall. On the dead run, turn with timing, everything worked out very, very well. So came through that with no problems and got us a big out, got us in the dugout.
What's the expectation for Zach for tomorrow? 70 pitches, 75?
For Zach?
Yeah.
I haven't exactly looked at what his last outing was. We're probably going to try and get him in the 85 to 90 range would be my gut feel right now. But I need to confirm that.
He's supposed to match up with Felix tomorrow. That should be a pretty nice match.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are things we don't know until tomorrow morning. Yeah, anytime you have a marquee matchup like that with two big names, it's fun for everybody, including me.
Thanks, Corey.
All right, guys.